The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Get machinery, Ryder. We should be careful.
Let's do this!
Great shot!
Reloading!
One less to worry about.
I think that's it.
Good work.
Remnant ahead. Don't let your guard down.
Pathfinder, we are approaching the Keth weapons depot destroyed by the Resistance.
Good to know. We'll search for any sign of Han's friend.
Ambient,
Life sign, Sam?
nothing. However, I do detect a faint energy signature from what could be a generator.
Backup power possible.
There's an entrance.
It's a burned out shell. There's no way anyone survived this.
I heard something.
It's dead, of course.
If circuitry is intact, we could power it up and gain entrance. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Got it.
Who are you? Are you here to find me? Did Hana send you? Foolish girl. She never knows when to give up.
Hana was sure you survived the blast, but how?
Couldn't outrun the explosion. So I found a reinforced wall and put up a field at the moment of impact. Almost flashed out, but it was that or die.
End this hurt. End this.
That's all it says. That's all it ever says. I've burned, I've peeled, I've gouged. It won't tell me where they are.
You tortured this person?
It's not a person, it's Ket. They took my family.
We need to leave this place. You're not thinking straight.
I can't leave. This is my only chance to talk to these things, to find my family. If I leave here, I leave them. I can't.
I'm sorry, but they're gone.
No!
You have friends waiting for you, people who still care. You'll die here.
How could you? It could have told me I could have found them again.
Go home, Michal.
Fine. I'll signal the base and inform the Resistance of my position.
Continuing to fall. Life support at 100%.
Michal just called in. Anix sent a squad to retrieve her. She seemed troubled, but I suppose being trapped in rubble will do that. I'm so happy she's still alive. Skies be bright for you, Ryder.
But I love you.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable.
Maybe you could show me next time you get back to base?
Fine. Go ahead.
But I love you, Hera.
I know.
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments. They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
I'll have him vetted. Thanks.
My pleasure, human. You can find some of what you need here on Vold. The rest, out and about.
I know exactly what you need. Specialist partner, stay on task.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. Life support is stable. I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Giles said he wanted to see you. The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool.
Thank you, Lexi.
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing.
I...
Back before scanners were portable, they used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
Sounds stupid.
A quick dab with the tongue. I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
She specialized in biotics research.
I read all about her research and your father. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me. And then lived out their life. I knew it.
Anytime.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilot... Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was... Now it's become a haven. Just as it was meant to be.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still the...
You mean the Scourge?
It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in...
Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way...
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder. You have...
No peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of Remtech, but kindly stop digging.
I'm naturally curious, and I'm sure the crew just wants to bond.
Curious is good. Builds anticipation. I'll leave the bonding to you. Not my style. I realize it must be hard being the Pathfinder and not being able to know everything. But there's so much you can do that no one else. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
You've only scratched the surface. You have no idea.
I look forward to being educated. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
In the armory.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
That's what Jaal faces every day, now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And they're loyal to what changed them.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for him. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactic. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
We got this. We're back to back, shoulder to shoulder. Or whatever you like.
Nothing fazed you, does it? You always bounce back, smiling that smile. Like you know it's just what I need.
You keep me grounded and focused. That's what I need. We match.
Us against Helios. Good odds. I wish this could fix everything. Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
We're facing challenges we could never have prepared for.
At least now we can prepare to fight the Ket. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
Yeah, but at a... Ephra made it seem like you had experience.
But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
That's why he hates aliens.
Yes. He suffered greatly. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Axul.
I admire your courage. But Axul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Axul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point. There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
Do you have a mate? A partner?
I don't. Not for a long time.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Your Mo Shai's tough. Reminds me of my mum.
Is she the heart of your community as well?
Pathfinder. Hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
Just wondering what you think of...
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
Being nervous means you understand what's at stake.
That's the problem. I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Now, exaltation. The Ket just keep asking for more trouble.
Really looking forward to kicking those guys in the teeth.
Get us there, and we'll save you a place in line.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Sara.
I don't know what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Same here. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
You raised your sister by yourself? That can't have been easy.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come. He was involved with some bad things. There was nowhere to run. When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you. I don't want to not come home one day.
Come on, you're strong. Smart.
Strong, smart, but... I have a good feeling about you, Ryder.
I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is damn proud of her, too. She did good. Even with me for a granddad.
She's honest.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess. Yeah, you want to hook that thing up to my comms. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
I'm not thrilled about it myself.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project.
You could say that.
She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
I have no problem.
Yeah, she waited until I saw her again in Kesh's eye. They're both still laughing at me over that.
So, about all this combat experience you have.
I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole... and a really hard head.
We can talk more later.
Sure. Yeah?
Is everyone a kid?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha.
Now that you got me, what?
You've... That was a real act first, thing later.
Come again?
Poker. Card game, bluffing. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost heads up. A little distraction can be useful. Did I hear right? You're going after... Last time we crossed his path, you nearly broke my baby here. Now, tell me you have a better plan of escape this go-around.
I've got it all under control.
How naive do I look? Just... stay out of the skirt, huh?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I'm going to do it. I've run all the tests. If we're going to live here, someone has to take the plunge and actually try
Hold
to
on,
keep
steady.
things.
Dr. Tapero, please do something.
Don't do it, Suvi.
You told on me. I thought we were friends. You, sir, are uninvited from all my parties.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to Krogan.
Has discovered a facility, but authorities are calling.
Well, you're not getting it. Stop making frivolous requests.
I said it was very clear that this wasn't a military operation.
Free for an interview? I'd like to know more about the Angara. It's not often a first contact goes so smoothly. At least the Angara are more peaceful than the Ket. There's high hopes for this alliance.
I guess you'd ask about the Angara. It's a good reason to say hi.
That's not... This is about history, not you and...
Me and...
I need to finish this. So, the Angara, your thoughts on the alliance?
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
The Angara soldier who joined your team has a few fans already, but everyone's talking about Aya. Green plants, flowing water? Our leaders have discussed whether we should send colonists there.
If the Angara say yes, I don't see why not.
I wonder who gets to make that call. The Angara don't have much of a government left. Okay, that's... Look, camera off. I need to say something. I feel like you want to get closer to me than an interview.
I think I might.
What?
What about you?
Why would he say
I want...
that?
This isn't right. It's not ethical to date an interview subject. But once the documentary's done, we could get to know each other better.
Enough. Look, this isn't going to work.
I could be spoken for by then.
I wouldn't interfere with your life. What happens with me stays with me. But if you want to share your heart, I'd like that. Once the documentary's finished.
Then I'll be patient. It'll be something to look forward to.
Thank you. Just a couple more interviews and let's see what happens. Colonist registration is up since last episode, as is morale. Tan sent this for you. Inspiring, huh? We could send him a gift.
What are you doing with that ship? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell Cash to do something about her mechanics. I wonder what my dad would think of all this. Would he have encouraged the move? Come with us if he could?
I'm sure he would have, to be with you guys.
Yeah, I think so too. Sid doesn't remember anything about him, but I do. I think he might have liked it here.
I can't believe you said that.
What? I was just being honest.
There's a difference between being honest. I don't care what he said.
Here we are, one young Pyjack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
Wonder if I can get this part. Hello. Just use the console to see what's available.
You got it. Shop till you drop, here I come.
I'm not going to complain.
Nice to see you again.
I don't know about... Whoa, it's the Pathfinder.
It's me.
You're the one who befriended these strange new people, these Angara. And how do we know we can trust them? I mean, for certain.
Remember, we're the strangers. This is their home, and they've welcomed us. They've earned our trust.
I guess.
Talk to them. Get to know them. See for yourself.
Good advice. I will.
Wait, people are doing private corners more at the vortex. If someone doesn't get them to clear out, we'll all be eating sugar by the end of the week. Public spaces is strictly prohibited.
You're the Pathfinder. Thank you so much for returning the Moshai to us.
I'm glad I could help.
She is, by the way, the head of our delegation is at your cultural center. He'd be honored to speak with you.
Please be mindful of guests visiting the Cultural Exchange Center.
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Whatever's going on, it's not fair to take it out.
Apologies, you're right. This is not your fault.
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible.
Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
You'd think your boss would have the power to do something.
She hates Spender, but there's only one of her, and she can't always be around to deal with him. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal are we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Please report any suspicious activity to the nearest security representative.
These power outages.
Our lives.
Unlocking. Come on in. Ta-da! My project. She is complete.
She?
Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
You've outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvi and Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pelisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
Don't be so condescending, babe. This is PB's place, and you're trespassing. I'd say that warrants a little hostility.
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out. So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the Initiative together. For a long time, we were like family. Now we're not. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are silly. Just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
Hey, I hope you know you can talk to me. Anytime.
Aren't you a cutie? Thanks, Ryder. That's nice. I mean it. But really, the past is the past. I'm fine. I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
Sure glad I went to school for this.
And we're happy to help your guards secure their weapons.
I prefer them armed for now. You understand, of course.
Oh, Pathfinder, this is the head of the Angaran delegation.
The one who saved the Moshai. She speaks highly of you. Call me Issa de Navarre.
Welcome, Ambassador. The Angara's first formal visit will be one for the history books.
I wonder what they'll say.
I was just explaining to the Ambassador that armed guards aren't necessary here.
Is something wrong, Ambassador?
Please walk with me, Pathfinder. So much life. All different, all united. The way it could have been. 75 years ago, we were scattered, struggling to rebuild after the Scourge. Then, the Ket arrived. Alien life. It was monumental. But then they deceived and enslaved us. So, I hope you understand my precautions.
Your people have endured much, Ambassador. I'd be cautious too.
Yet all this, your initiative, is proof there's a better way. I want to believe in this alliance, Pathfinder. The Moshai says you're trustworthy. Please, help me trust in you.
Everything you see, we're willing to share. Knowledge, technology, support.
What's the price?
Whatever you're willing to give.
They'll surrender their weapons to your militia, if that's satisfactory.
Thank you. We won't disappoint you, Ambassador.
Pavoa set Jav Jaravon, Pathfinder. Welcome to Andromeda.
They offered to put me on the transfer list for an outpost, but I said no. What? Why? That's why you came here in the first place. I have friends at the station now. Why would I leave? You're listening? We asked that you...
Make them hear.
Seems quiet for now.
Make them lead.
Look, Jonesy.
I know. This isn't what I signed up for either.
Our lives.
Hey, Pathfinder.
You're with the militia, right? What's going on in there?
A crowd of people in hydroponics and they won't leave.
They're disrupting operations, might get nasty. Can you talk to them?
Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead or make them go.
Tell our leaders.
Hey, what's going on?
Sleepers.
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list, like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
I founded the outpost. I didn't decide who would stay in stasis.
You don't care that you've torn families apart?
That's not what I said.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay. I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead.
Any word?
Or make them go.
No new orders. Keep the safeties on, I guess.
Nexus are alive.
The flag of Tervudi. Let's hear it. Another one. Damn it. This is supposed to be...
You say that, Dutch, but who?
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Can't not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Aren't bartenders usually friendly?
Don't let Dutch put you off. And the drinks are good.
Yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
Those look horrifying. Dutch will love them. Welcome to the Vortex.
So, Ryder, big news. Thrashing you.
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Do it.
The Pathfinder has spoken. Ooh, were you holding out on me? You're pretty good at this.
Don't act so surprised.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know. Jill and Gil.
The one you mentioned, part of the initiative?
Yep. Been awake since the start. Jill's a fertility expert. Heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making her says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Growing our numbers is paramount to our...
See what I did there? You should meet her. You'll see.
I call.
Well, the winning streak's over. You beat me, Ryder, fair and square. Guess I continue searching for my true purpose in life.
It was bound to happen sooner or later.
No. You're good.
Ouch.
Thanks again for the game, Ryder. It's not the best quality, but we don't have any options here.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
I have a friend who came across on the Solarian Ark. How do I find him?
No one's heard from him. They're all...
This is not good. Damned exiles.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your sister in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Take a deep breath. You've only been awake a few minutes.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here, a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction.
That's not possible.
Something new every day.
Sir, please.
How's Sarah doing?
Everything seems fine. Even if you did bend the truth there.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger.